Good morning. It's time to move forward with project processing facility. Okay, so right now, obviously we're in demolition mode, and that's because you can obviously tell that this stuff was not made the best, which was, I'm the one who made it, of course. Even this side, it's not attached up here. It's really loose, flimsy, and I'm not even sure what I was doing with all of this. Okay, this is not gonna be good bones for what we want to build on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to like model the wall, at least this wall, off of my chicken coop. So here's my chicken coop, same build structure, but this wall has a good sturdy door, heavy wood all around, because I built it a lot better than the other one. You see I got a cross piece up here. It's just done better. So this is what we're going to mimic up here, except for the door, because I don't know if I'm going to do wood planks or not. Probably not. I'm deciding on closing in this whole wall or closing in the bottom like where I had the 10 before, and then I'm going to have to build a structure. Pretty much imagine that door system right here. So of course these boards, most likely they'll be in, have a skiddy strip, but where the door is, they'll be closed off. Right here is where I'm going to put, you know, a small fan, that way I can have air circulation, movement. But instead of all this being closed in, maybe do plexiglass, that way I can still have good light in here and it's not just all dark and gloomy. I did say I'm going to put lights in here, but this will give us more natural light as well. We're about to find out how many T25s and T20s I used. If you don't know what I mean, that's the screw bit size. This is a T20. It's all about the star piece. Most of the time I try to use T25s. We'll see. Definitely T20 on that one. It was all 220s. That's good. Even though it doesn't matter. Okay. So obviously you can see by how all this was put together that I had no clue what I was doing. Not that I still have a clue what I'm doing. I really have been winging it for about 4 years now. But I have a little bit of an understanding of how I need to proceed with this. One thing I definitely know I need to do is I have to replace this board because it's rotted out, of course, from rain. Because that holds the whole structure together, this one and the one up front. So I will have to go to Lowe's, which I knew I had to anyway, because that was basically what I'm doing, is getting a parts list of what wood I can reuse and what wood I cannot. Obviously that will have to be pressure treated. I'll probably use pressure treated on all of it, because that seems like a smarter idea. because this isn't like the most dried in structure. And I want it to last a little while, you know, of course. So that wall is down. Not gonna, I'll explain after I get my part list together and decide what I'm gonna do. Okay, we just got back from Lowe's. Went and got the wood I need for the back wall right here. Check this out. I thought I remembered seeing windows in my parents' house because when we remodeled our house, we took a bunch of windows out. But I found something even cooler. This. So it's a window, but it's like a storm window that goes over older windows. So it's got glass. It's like brand new. Look at this. So I'll be installing it back here. So I'll build a whole wall, install that in the middle, so that way I can put a fan in it or whatever I need to do, and that'll be cool. So I got a new piece down here, so let's go ahead and get that on. You see how this has already pushed it just a bit. Dirt. This piece is detrimental to holding it together. Also got some L brackets to go on the piece in the corner right there too. I got 4 of them, so I'm gonna put it on all 4 sides, but that way make it a little more sturdy as well. Okay, so here is our plan. Obviously, so I'm roughly 6 foot. So in the middle, it's barely taller than me. So I got 2x4x8s to cut them down because the 2 main pieces right here will be the 6 foot lengths. What I cut off, I can make angles out of, just like you saw on the chicken coop. The reason before I left I took off this piece right here is that I'm going to leave this on and cover it, so as the door swings out here and you're butchering chickens, if they flop around, you get some blood. I don't want blood splattering in there, so this is going to be basically a wall to stop any kind of splasher, any kind of like splatter. Obviously I'll take the tin off in this and cover it. And then over here, the reason this is off is because this is where the table will be, and then clean exit to coolers, cooling tub, coolers, stuff like that. So this wall has to be as sturdy as possible because this is going to have to be held up essentially by it also. So I told y'all I was going to build a platform down here to set the plucker on, to then do a drain, goes out here, Well, it's going to be connected at the bottom. I'm going to connect at the top over here. So it's going to keep this wall sturdy. This wall is going to keep this sturdy because the door itself will be hinging from this side. Obviously, I'm going to have to do a lot more, reinforcement to it, but that's later. Right now, we're going to build this wall, frame it up for that window, and make it as sturdy as possible for everything else. Alright, so what you just saw is the fact that it's not square. The reason is this board has a magnificent bow in it. So when I measured it, it actually measures shorter, cut shorter. So what I will do is take everything off that I just did, raise this one up to the height of this one, and then that'll make it where it'll be square. So that's thinkies, but she's just not. Ooh. We got this. So yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult with one person. It's gonna be a little difficult with one person, but we got this. Oh. We got this. Oh my Lord. My foot holds it, but now I can't move. I'm gonna use your other foot. Okay. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Look at there. That looks good. Man, I am so happy. This will be good. I will button the window up, and this will give us a good sturdy centerpiece to do it. See, I don't know if you notice, I know it's a little dark. Let me button the window up and I'll show you what I'm about to talk about. Alright, window's sturdy. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Of course, since we're working with, a cattle panel, hog panel, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't, sometimes it's going to sit like this. Come on now, focus. So bright. It's going to sit in there or sit down until you're able to kind of flex it to make it work. So that's why this being sturdy is going to help me adjust this as I'm doing, you know, my side pieces. Obviously it's not going to curve because I can't curve the wood. I mean, I could soak it and bend it, whatever. I'm not going to do that. So I'll have to do like a essentially angle straight down, angle straight down, another piece like that, you know, like this. And I think I am going to have to take this off because I might just rebuild this wall right here too while we're in the process of making things sturdy and good. Might as well do it all. But look at that. Look at that. I am so happy with that. That's so cool. I'm so glad I found that window. So I just realized that I installed the window backwards because it's a storm window. So it's not made to fit in the hole. So it's made to go on the outside of it. So, because I was going to open it, and I realized that these were on the other side. So, I mean, it still looks good, obviously, but you see, it's got a lip. It's not a problem. I mean, because they're made that way. Still looks good. But now I can at least open it from the inside. Look at this. I am impressed with myself today. It is sturdy. It's awesome. I feel like I have made a very big accomplishment. It's always nice when you can look at your work and feel good about it. Definitely feel a lot better about this than I did that other wall that was there. That thing was janky. But again, like I said, I didn't really know what I was doing, and even with this, I was kind of winging it because honestly, I had to move some pieces around. I'll show you. Like when we were doing the window, and I had to, you know, lift this up a bit. Well, I had to do the same over here, and the reason is I was basing my measurements and my level. I was basing my measurements off of if we were on level ground. Well, I'm not on level ground, so that whole wall is level, and it's definitely holding the, you know, the paneling tight, and like I said, sturdy. So with that being sturdy, when we redo this, this will be sturdy, and we'll have a good base for the things that we're wanting to do, especially with the fact that this door is going to be so wide to swing over. I have been looking at those wheels that are on springs to go on the bottom, so I, you know, take some weight off of the actual building itself. But that's for another video. I'm done for the day. There's nothing else I can do. I will have to get, you know, plywood, or, you know, definitely, yeah, plywood, more tin, or what I'm going to do on the bottom, and then get, you know, plexi to go on each side. But I don't have that today. That is, again, for another video. But today was a good day. I accomplished a lot. I am very good. I'm very good. I'm very happy. Take a look. Yeah, looks good. I'm excited. I'm excited for where this building's going to go. At least for the, I mean, I'm saying temporarily, but shoot, it might be, you know what? If I make this thing good enough, and I get another building one day, maybe I can turn this into like a small greenhouse. You never know. No one knows the future. So, appreciate y'all, and keep hanging out as we move forward. Thanks for hanging out.